Good morning, class.
Morning.
I hope that you're doing well, and thank you for coming in so early. So if we could start on a B-flat concert scale, and we're going to do our warm-up that we did last time. But if we can remember, what are some things that we should keep in mind when we do this from last class that we talked about?
Yeah. Breath support.
Good. So breath support is right. You want to take a deep breath. Make sure that you have enough to sustain through as we hold it, okay? Anything else?
Balance.
Balance, yeah. Okay, because you don't want to overshadow everyone else in the band. Anything else? Alright, let's try it. Okay. So B flat on the high B flat, okay? So 1, 2, ready. Okay, is there something that we could do better about that?
Good start on the right note.
Okay, so yes, starting on the right note is a good goal. What about when we hold it out at the end? Do we want to just
We want to back off.
back off?
So, like, you don't want to just be super loud while you're holding out so you can hear the other parts.
Okay, so do you think we should move into it or move away from it when we hit the new chord? You want to try it both ways?
Yeah.
You want to move away from it? Okay, so when we get to 1, kind of die off a little bit, alright? So we're not going to hit it too hard, just kind of move into it softly, okay? Let's try it and see if we can do that. Alright, so high B flat. 1, 2, ready. Okay, so if we like that, let's try it the other way. Let's try hitting it hard, and then maybe we can build into it as we hit it. Does that make sense? So you want to hit it and then kind of move into it. Alright, so 1, 2, ready. Okay, so I think both of those could be correct at different uses, I guess. Different times we could use both of those, but it's good to do something different, not just to hit it and stay on it. Okay, so as we move into our piece, let's remember some things. Let's remember the things that we need to play well. So breath support, something we didn't mention is posture. Let's sit up straight. Don't have your backs against the back of the chair. That way that you have enough room to get down deep into your breath support, or to your lungs to get breath support. Okay, so last class, let's see, can we go to measure 31, and we're going to have, did you play? Yeah, okay. Can we get 31, we'll start there with the clarinet, just to remember what it sounded like the last class, because we worked pretty far into the piece. So just to get us in the mood and know what we're doing, we'll start at 31. Okay, so I'll give you 4. And everyone, let's listen. And something that we focused on last class was phrasing. So if the brass section could be listening and tell me, is the clarinet phrasing well, and is she using her breath support well? Okay. So 1, 2, ready. Oh, thank you. That was very well played. So Kristen, do you think that could you hear phrasing in that? You could? Good. Alright, so that was what we worked on last class. Now today, we're going to start at 42. If I could hear the brass section at 42, and we'll just start right on it. Okay? So if I could see in your playing positions. got it. Oh, okay.
Sorry.
I'll let you. Go ahead. You good? All right. So right on 42, and let's take a look at your dynamics and the tone, or like what you think it might sound like. All right, and we'll see if it's the same or different. And Chrysalis, if you could pay attention to this section and see if you think it's the same as the last section that we just played, or if it's different. Okay. So
Sure.
compared to what the clarinet just played. Okay.
Yes.
All right, so 42. I'll give you 4. 1, 2, ready. Thank you. That was very nice. All right, so Chrysalis, what do you think? Was that similar to the clarinet part in tone and just like character? Do you think it's the same or maybe different?
I think it's different.
Different? Do you have any words that you might use to say how it's different?
It seems like it's more full.
Full? That's good. Okay, so yeah, it is more full. So if we look at 41, there's a huge crescendo into 42. So that kind of gives us an indicator that we're starting something different. The first half that the clarinet played was lyrical and kind of legato and smooth, but this new section is kind of it's proclamatory. It's loud and excited. Okay, so if we could all go to let's see, I'm sorry, to measure 39, and we're going to start there and just work our way through. So measure 39, and when you're ready, let me see. Show me that you're ready. All right.
You want me to, right? You want me on the crack on the suspended?
Yes, please.
Okay.
All right. So I'll give you 4. 1, 2, 3. appreciate your swelling into the phrases. I was trying to yell it out above you, it's hard. So if we can go to measure 50, and if I can hear the upper parts where you have the one, da 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 da.
Sure.
All right?
I'm gonna do that on flute.
Okay, that's fine. All right, let's just try that real quick. 50, and we'll go to the downbeat of 54. Okay, so 1, 2, ready. So you want to try it again?
Yeah.
Do you have any question about the
No,
notes? Or you
I've
wanna...
just got written in stuff all over the place.
Okay, so it's hard to read.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's try one more time. 1, 2, ready. just worked through. Did you get most of your fingers right, or any questions about anything? Okay, so let's run it one more time. At 47, I just want to point out that there is a decrescendo there. So we want to kind of not die off, but just kind of hold back a little. And then 49, right after that, there's another crescendo into it. So we want to make sure, let's just be musical, make sure that you're looking at your parts and trying to read and interpret that and play it as it's written as much as possible. I can stand up here and wave all day, but you have to be the one to take charge of it, okay? Make it happen. Alright, so let's start at 39 again. And we're kind of we are modulating here. So it sounds a little weird. So we're going to grow into 42, okay? Alright, so, yeah, alright. So 39, I'll give you 4. 1, 2, ready. And let's make sure that we have all those notes right. If you need, take a minute and just look over your finger interval real quick. Okay. Any questions? You got it? Wait. You good, Ben?
Yeah.
Alright. So if we start at 50, just the trumpets. Alright? So I'll give you 4. 1, 2, ready. Partials somewhere. Can I hear your last note? Can I hear your last note? Just go ahead. Can someone help with those? Ben?
B flat.
B flat.
So can I hear your last chord one more time? Much better. All right. Is there somewhere else that you have questions about from 50? Just make sure that we're, like we talked about earlier, just getting deep breaths and support it all the way through, because it sounds a little shaky. Can we just do it one more time, just to see if we can get it solid? All right. So I'll give you 4 at 50. 1, 2, ready. It's the lower part.
It's the third part.
Yeah.
Third, I don't know. I think I'm trying to go too high. I don't know.
Do you want to play your G?
I need to get
Or-
my starting pitch.
Okay, let's do that.
Can I get a G?
Can we all play her part?
Yeah.
You think we can do that? Right. Alright, so 1, 2, ready. Good, that's better. So 51 is where I'm hearing a little bit of issues. So can we all play an E? Or, I don't know what you're doing. Alright. So let's just play 51 together. Okay, 1, no, just together on the third part. Just 51. 1, 2, ready.
So, 51, C flat. Yeah.
Alright, you good? Let's see. 1, 2, ready. So what are the fingerings for?
I just got, I went
Oh,
back.
okay.
It's like I was just
All right.
dyslexic.
So you got it?
Yeah. I got it.
All right. So if we can, let's all go at 50, and we'll start there. Okay. So full band. One, two, ready. Very nice. Okay, so trumpets, very good job right there at swelling into the phrase. And I think your fingerings were better, so good job. Okay, so at 57, can someone give me a guess at what's going to happen? Yeah? So what about, or do we keep on going full blast like we're going right now?
It's gonna go back to lyrical.
Oh, okay, that's good. It is right. So can we go through 57? It sounds very similar to the beginning, so we might find some familiar stuff in it. So at 57, 1, 2, oh, I'm sorry, my bad. I'll give you 1 and 2. So 1, 2. Okay, so that's, I'm sorry. Okay, so do we want to go back to 39? Or 31? And we'll just put all that together that time.
You actually don't have
Oh,
time for it.
okay.
So, what would you have them do?
Go back to 31 and put it all back together.
Okay. All right, y'all, let's give Austin some feedback on his